Greetings, celestial earth angelic of heaven on earth. Today we had another powerful day of activations, higher dimensional cosmic waves coming in. This is cosmic radiation emanating out from the great central sun. Yesterday on the 14th, today's the 15th. Yesterday began the Mayan Ascension process from 4/14 to 5/3, May 3rd. 2021, we have 20 days of ascension. This is when humanity will travel through a cosmic chakra system and activate our kundalini. This is from Aluna, Joy, Yashkin. These days are powerful and activating as we merge the past, present, and future. They are more powerful than an equinox or a class X magnitude solar flare, but continuously for 20 straight days. This is the center column of the Mayan astrology calendar, the Tzolk'in, representing the spinal column of the human body and the core of the earth running from north to south. So we're feeling these activations through our spinal column, through our central channel, the Katika channel, Shushumna. We are also on day 3 of Navratri, divine goddess energy. This is where Kali reaches gate 3 at the solar plexus. Many people receiving solar plexus activations. We're also receiving crown activations with the expansion of the crystal palace at the center of the brain. This is a Taoist concept, philosophy of the resonating central portal in the center of the brain, where the sacred pineal and pituitary glands pulsate in this cave, this tomb, this temple, this most powerful portal. This symbolizes paradise, perfect harmony, 0 point, stillness, silence. Along with the womb of the mother, this is also symbolizing of the Holy Grail. The Grail is the temple, it is the vessel, the avatar. Today is all about activating the avatar, 1111 coming in, the sacred portal, the second portal to my sacred Condor. I'd like to transmit a activation transmission from Divine Sister of the Light, Aluna Joy. We are on the second day of the 20-day, 5-phase Mayan Ascension process. We are already having some solar magnetic activity. Magnetics anchor energy and knowledge, somewhat like crystals do. When magnetic storms pulse into Earth, it shakes up old programs and patterns and anchors in new frequencies. Most sacred temples on Earth hold magnetic energies and high frequencies at different levels and at different times depending on the day. My dream state last night was revealing the quickening and dissolving of old, outdated programs and reaffirmed that the only truth is within. This is not something to just say or think, but a real physical action that needs to be embodied. I am. This means you, hearing this now, the way, the truth, and the light, Yeshua. I am. This meaning you, hearing these words now. I am love, wisdom, and power, Thoth. I am limitless and sovereign. Nothing outside of you is real. All at its core is changing. Even science is scratching its intellectual head with the new discovery of a wobbly muon particle that they think will upset everything that they know about how the universe works. Let what needs to fall away fall. Let what needs to arise up rise. From alunajoy.com. And be sure to check out her full article on the 20 days of this Mayan Ascension process. And also be sure to stick around to the very end of today's transmission. We have a very powerful decree and activation that is called the Return to the Rightful Owner Command, or RRO command. Now with all these powerful cosmic waves coming in, the Schumann was pretty quiet today with a 10 Hz manifestation. We'll give you a quick update from Divine Sister of the Light, S.A. Smith. Geomagnetic storm in progress. What does that mean to you? It means not only do we have the energy tunnel continuing, now we've added unstable magnetic conditions. much like a big thunderstorm in space, but causing issues with Earth's magnetic field. If you are sensitive to the incoming energies, you'll feel it even more intensely, head pressure, and an inability to concentrate, unable to stay asleep, antsy feeling in full body, especially legs. Some call this restless legs, just the feeling of being off and not knowing why. We also have big energies continuing to flow in. Might I suggest using these energies for your greater and higher good? Meditate into them. See them flowing in through your crown and out through your feet, allowing them to clear your system of old stagnant energy and replacing it with beautiful new high vibrational energy. Remember, you are amazing. You create your world. You can do or be anything you believe. From agirlintheuniverse.com. And also remember, beloved beings of light, magnetics, the magnet that is the divine compression or implosion is the divine feminine, and the electricity, the electrical, is the expansion, the divine masculine. So everything expands. It is a paradox within a paradox, because the sphere expanding is feminine, but externally it's the masculine. And as it compresses in as a square linear, it is the feminine within the masculine, the yin within the yang, meaning the conscious traveling into the unconscious and bringing heaven into earth, emptiness into form, and form into emptiness. Now we'll take a look at the activations of the earthquakes on Pachamama. We had 116 M1.5 or greater earthquakes in the last 24 hours, the most powerful. Again today on the Ring of Fire in Indonesia, 5.4, Council of 9 coming in. We had a 3.0 activation right in the center of the United States in Anthony, Kansas today. Aleutian Islands in the crown of Lemuria, 5.3, the Council of 8, the Lemurian 8, the Lyra Nation, 8-8 portal, Eastern Greenland, just above the Arctic Circle. We had a 4-4 activation, Divine 44, and then the 5-4, most powerful in Indonesia, then a 4-2 in Fiji, 616 kilometers depth. Japan, 4.3. Blanchard, Oklahoma, also in the center of the United States, 3.3, 33 of mastery. Russia, today, on the border of Mongolia, close to the sacred Altai Mountains and the sacred lake Hovsko Nur. Nur is the sound of light in the Mongolian, and this was a 4.6 activation, 17 kilometers depth. We had a 3.2 activation, Divine Masculine, in Dominican Republic, 69 kilometers depth. And then Ridgecrest, California, 3.1. Chiapas, Mexico, 4.6. Peru, South America, and the Sacred Andes Mountains, Kundalini of Pachamama, Divine Feminine Kundalini, 4.9 activation. Oaxaca, Mexico, 4.3. Healy, Alaska, 3.0. Sandpoint, also in the crown, 3.3, 33, Divine Mastery. Fort Stockton, Texas, 3.1. India, 4.6. In the Himalayan mountains, the masculine Kundalini, the old masculine Kundalini activation on the border of India and Tibet. We had an activation in Blanchard, Louisiana, 3.1. Chile, South America, Andes Mountains, 4.4 activation, Divine 44, 103 kilometers depth. Indonesia, another 5.4 activation. Ferndale, California, 3.5. Bonin Islands, Japan, 4.1. And then another 3.0 in Alaska. The whole Ring of Fire totally lit up. All the portals are activated. Gaia is in 5D, and we're rising to meet her in these higher dimension, the higher plane, the higher frequency, the density of paradise. Today we start with the Sabian symbols again. Right now the moon at 10 degrees, 21 minutes Gemini. The sun at 26 degrees, 23 minutes Aries. The current Sabian symbol for the moon at 11 degrees Gemini. Newly opened lands offer the pioneer new opportunities for experience. And the current Sabian symbol for the sun at 27 degrees Aries. Through imagination, a lost opportunity is regained, from astrologyweekly.com. And now, my sacred Condor, pull a card for you today from the Forest of Enchantment Tarot from Linnea Weatherstone. The card she pulled for you today, another beautiful card, 7 of Visions. Carefully descending the weathered stone stairs glittering with dew, you approach the stone fountain at the bottom of the grotto. Your trials in the forest have made you doubt your course, and you seek guidance from the ancient gazing bowl. At first you can see only your reflection on the dark surface, but as you breathe upon the water, images begin to appear, fragments of visions swirling and shifting. The gazing bowl is telling you that many futures are possible, but nothing has settled yet. This card is also an admonition against escaping into delusion. Your lack of direction may be the result of preferring fantasy to reality. If seeking divinatory guidance only makes you more confused, stop asking for now. Badgering the oracle will only muddy the waters. If you ask too many questions, you will get too many answers. Meaning at a glance, confusion, a riddle with no answer. Wait for clarity. Do not act yet. A closer look. All of the visions in the gazing bowl are things that you've seen in the forest. Can you find them in other cards? And now from Divine Sister of the Light, Dr. Shavi, Major Cosmic Energy Update. The sun of our galaxy has received strong cosmic energetics in the form of neutrons, particles of cosmic radiation, also called cosmic rays and cosmic waves, surging from outside of our solar system during the early morning hours of Thursday, April 15, 2021, which the observatory in Oulu, Finland, has rated at storm level. Neutron counts are monitored daily and are registered as being either quiet, unsettled, or storm relative to their effects on Earth's Gaia's geomagnetic field. This recent neutron situation has resulted in the release of a mild B-class solar flare, but the buildup of flares to medium-strength C-class levels is expected due to the 3 new large sunspots having been detected by the National Aeronautics and Space Administration on the southern area of the Sun, and they are facing Earth, Gaia, our planet, and all other planetary orbs as a conscious being, and is reacting to all of this with opening out her inner core with hundreds of earthquakes between 1.0 and 4.0 levels, but Indonesia has experienced today a rather potent 5.4 quake. She is also purging hot lava from volcanoes, and remember that several days ago a volcano in Iceland erupted that has not done so for 800 years. Powerful solar winds which will drive forth the flares are expected to arrive by April 17th. People all around the planet are reporting loud ringing in their ears, painful and sore backs, necks and hips, heart palpitations, stomach cramps, lightheadedness, and almost overwhelming exhaustion as these cosmic energetics occur. As strange as it may seem, and as it has been discussed in previous communications, with uncomfortable light activation symptoms, LAS, also comes DNA upgrades. Even events outside our solar system are playing a part in this transformational process of creation throughout the galaxy. It is all a part of what is continually referred to as the Divine Symphony, as the recess period of Kali Yuga, Age of Chaos, announced by the planets Jupiter and Saturn coming into exact degree alignment in December of 2020, continues. More will be coming from both inside and outside of our solar system, which will activate Earth, Gaia's light activation symptoms, expressed as quakes and volcanic eruptions just mentioned, and they will increase in number and intensity, but also as hurricanes, tornadoes, and floods as the year of 2021 further unfolds. We are early in the spring season in the northern hemisphere and autumn in the southern hemisphere. This is when major cosmic buildups seem to be prolific. As the cosmos reveals its power, remember to pray, meditate, pull down your pillar of light, eat organically, drink plenty of spring water with lemon, take warm baths or showers with essential oils, wear calming oils and gemstones, and obtain extra rest. Many are having symptoms in their sympathetic nervous system, where fight or flight response occurs due to an overload of cortisol from the adrenal glands. Explore what needs to be released in order for you to heal from any stress and feel a sense of peace. I recommend to avoid watching television or listening on the radio to dramatic, fear-mongering news. Also avoid debates with others whose views do not match your own. Further, eat plenty of magnesium-rich foods, which calm all parts of the nervous system. Please express what you are experiencing in the comments below. The recess period before moving into the next yuga age is very active. Nothing is still. We are soaring through the air on cosmic swings, climbing cosmic monkey bars and playing cosmic kickball. However, the school bell will soon ring and we will be back in the classroom. Even during the recess, though, there is much to study. From disclosurenews.it and from Divine Brostar of the Light of the Huna Nation, Mauta Taki, 550-0550 status quo upgrade, flying high at this moment, getting above the noise and the pettiness. Mastering of the lower jaw has brought you into your higher functioning mind to speak from your upper jaw knowledge. It is good to be there in that space of clarity, superintelligence streaming in as you connect deeper into the internal and external stargates. Let's fly. From HOH.Earth. And from Divine Angel of the Light, Shivani Kumara. Spiritual awakening and ascension is not all rainbow sparkles, love and light. It can be uncomfortable, painful, nearly unbearable at times. Layer by layer we are stripped to the core, death to the ego, humbled, no choice but to surrender. God's will be done, but it's from that place, out of the ashes, we rise, we finally see, above and beyond the illusion. We remember our true, divine, authentic essence. We're reconnected to the truth of who we are, children of God, sparks of the divine expressed in physical form, glorious light beings of love. Without exception, every experience that we're having allows our soul the opportunity to grow, evolve, and expand, especially the ones we perceive as painful. Once you have that awareness and you no longer live from the perspective of victimizer consciousness, it's a whole new, wondrously beautiful, glorious life experience. There's no attachment, no judgment. You're just in the flow of love and grace, even through the contrasting experiences that we may not prefer. It's all good, it's all God. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Linda Good McGillis. As the shifting and transformations rapidly continue during this most auspicious time and moments, allow the realities, timelines, paradigms, past experiences, things and people to leave with grace. Survival templates are some of the deepest wounding. They are foundational blame and shame, obsession and possession wounding. Being controlled, used, betrayed, manipulated, cheated on, lied to, stolen from, etc. All are part of the inverted matrix coding of survival. Humanity has been taught these were moral, ethical, and tolerated. There will be many who will be shifted out of your current realities as these behaviors, habits, and masks and disguises used to hide these energetic intentions and motives are now seen through by all. Some will unconsciously, slowly pull away. Some will be chosen by yourselves to no longer have those ethics and morals part of your new. Some will be forced out by the universe, and others will transcend. Fear, deception, manipulation can no longer sustain in these frequencies incoming. Using others for survival, crutches to not be responsible of oneself, will also be a big template, wounding surfacing as humans have lived being used as crutches and excuses. This can present itself in a variety of ways, all giving opportunity for honesty, communication, and forgiveness. For the many who choose to continue in those frequencies of the manipulation matrix, things will get more challenging as we move forward. No longer will we be able to keep a foot in both worlds of jumping and going back and forth. The universe always chooses that which has already been chosen. May all have chosen wisely. May each and all be fulfilled mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually with so much love, grace, and blessings. And today from Isis Channelings, Kundalini Rainbow Bridge of Durga. Sekhmet Kali reaches Gate 3 at the solar plexus. Action, activism, initiative, leadership, Earth Kundalini energies rise to Gate 3 after traveling up from the root and sacral to reach the Manipura chakra solar plexus via our individual Kundalini circuits today, April 15th, as part of the Kundalini Gateway of Aries, Durga, Sekhmet, New Moon, April 12th, through Scorpio, Kali, Full Moon, April 27th. This energy center is ruled by the golden-hued form of Durga known as Chandraghanta, one who has an open third eye in the shape of a crescent moon. She is associated with the planet Venus. She is an aspect of the Mahalakshmi, of the Hindu goddess trinity of Parvati, Kali, Saraswati, Lakshmi. She is always battle-ready and known for her valor and fearlessness, and blesses her devotees with power, courage, leadership, foresight, initiative, motivation, inner strength, and fortitude to overcome all challenges. The solar plexus is our inner sun, our internal power and our energy generator, our identity of self and confidence of self, and how we portray ourselves to the outer world via our personality and actions. The new age that we are to anchor and build is to be born from our womb, ancient wisdom, and our solar plexus, courageous action rooted in integrity and divine truth. That is a world where water, womb, emotions, and fire solar plexus actions are in balance. Now is the time of active initiative, action, activism, and leadership. There is no point in vibrating at 5D, 6D, 7D vibratory levels if we are not grounding them via action on the earth plane reality. Raising our vibration is but the beginning of the ascension journey. The goal is to manifest and imprint the higher vibration onto the present reality, our earth reality, and that is possible only via initiative, action, activism, and leadership, and this is where the golden-hued goddess, Chandraghanta, can assist you. Also, the solar plexus is where cords of envy, jealousy, and other lower vibrations of others anchor first, which drain us of our life force energy. Call upon Ma, Chandraghanta, to remove all obstacles, impediments, and cords associated with the solar plexus, so that you may return to your full and true power, and light and grace and joy. Be the change you want to see. Sakena. And now the mantra for Ma, Chandraghanta, is Om Devi Chandraghantai Namaha. Om Devi Chandraghantai Namaha. Om Devi Chandraghantai Namaha. And the stuti for Ma Chandraghanta is Ya Devi Sarva Bhutseshu Ma Chandraghanta Rupenya Samsita Namastasyai 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 Namo Nama. Aho. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Carolyn, servant of Yahweh, you know exactly what to do to execute completion of your prayers for your new earth family and union. The choice is to attain the kingdom of heaven, knowing that through the Most High, first we receive our covenant family. Matthew 6:33. But seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you. Matthew 6:10. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Matthew 25:34. Then shall the king say unto them on his right hand, Come, ye blessed of my Father, inherit the kingdom prepared for you from the foundation of the world. Your foundation and root is healed and being glorified. You see the enemy clearly and know which doors will lead to them and what door is of the Most High. Luke 11:9. And I say unto you, ask, and it shall be given you. Seek, and ye shall find. Knock, and it shall be opened unto you. Venus is busy delivering verdicts over the enemy on your behalf now. They are receiving their punishments. No longer can they disrupt your roots, foundation, stability, and wealth. The divine feminine Christ is removing this toxicity from your body that would create a state of anxiety and fight or flight from these energy attachments to the root chakra. God is destroying them. He has smashed their container into pieces, obliterated. Root chakra balancing and emotional healing will support your alignment and grounding through this rapid removal of attachments from your spine. This may be feeling very confusing, conflicting, and difficult to understand. The body and emotional body may be reactive as they are purging toxicities. This is deep inner child healing that brings great childlike joy and freedom to your spirit. Great change and forward motion is happening. Connection to spirit has heightened with new Gnostic wisdom entering the first fruits. Downloads are coming in rapidly, bringing affordable ideas that are prosperous. Put all of your focus on the word and wisdom that you have been anointed to download now as part of your harvest, beloveds. Congratulations. We are ascending into the bride and bridegroom of Christ and the wedding of the Lamb prophecy. In the flesh, 144, first fruits. Trust in God's plan and wisdom, Shekinah, anointing the way for us. All praises to the Most High in Jesus Christos' name. Amen. From Carolyn Kundalini Twin Flames. Today from Divine Sister of the Light, Leah Whitehorse, Lua Astrology. Sun in Aries sextile Jupiter in Aquarius. Sometimes we have to go out there to create opportunities. A positive attitude and a willingness to explore foreign ideas is a fast way to bring light into your life. Develop your education and knowledge. Keep an eye on the big picture. Widen your social circle to bring fresh blood into the mix. Foster good relationships for mutual benefits, both personally and professionally. Be a cheerleader for others' successes and you will find support for your own. Consider how you can expand your reach and go beyond predefined limits. You can stretch yourself without breaking, ask more of yourself without overloading, set your sights on the future and all its possibilities, live life large, step forward with confidence, have faith that you can reach your destination. A little self-belief goes a long way. From LeahWhitehorse.com. Today from the Tzolk'in Times. Kin 122, white overtone wind. Overtone is the name for the number 5 and its key words are empower, radiance, and command. The 5th day of a wave spell revs up the engine. Now we're in the fast lane. We are currently in the white mirror wave spell, and so today is influenced by the truth and accompanied by a powerful number. White wind represents communication, spirit, and breath. There are 20 glyphs in the Tzolk'in and 13 numbers or tones, so every 20 days we experience a white wind day, which is an excellent reminder to communicate, a healthy habit to have. This means it is a great day for meetings, consultations, public speaking, singing, and let's not forget breathing. Wind, of course, represents the air element, and breathing exercises connect us with this element and with spirit. As it is an overtone day, all the components of the day are amplified. Today from Divine Sister of the Light, Christina Papagiorgio. White overtone wind, Kin 122, radiant spirit. 15/4/2021 equal 15/4/5 equals 6/9 equal 15 equals 6. 15 spiritual alchemy, charisma. 4 form, structure, foundation, earth. 5 change, transformation, freedom, liberation. 9 endings, destiny, mission, divine, humanity. 6 heaven, Christ, harmony, family. Kin 122 equal 5 change, transformation, freedom, divine, synchronic time. Exactly 18 months ago, Kin 122 occurred on the 1111 portal, date of 11 November 2019. And after a full Tzolk'in spin 9 months ago, we had an 1111 coding, and Akin 122. Today we have arrived through the wormholes open on these 2 dates to a heavenly divine place. Through the 6-9 coding, bringing closure, through the gates of heaven, we have arrived to be birthed into a whole new place in the new time. Today's code is another divinely orchestrated blessing from Spirit. This beautiful heavenly code, being brought through the power of Spirit with waves of unconditional love, is riding on the winds of change through the blue lunar storm, catalyzing tremendous transformation in our world. The overtone, spiritual tone of creation will command that we become more empowered and radiant beings, guided by the power of Spirit and the truth of our pure hearts. In God, Goddess we trust. Day 5 in the White Mare wave spell of reflection, truth, illusion, endlessness, and magnification. A powerfully spiritual day of tuning in and receiving the full radiance and empowerment of Spirit, which is magnified through the White Mirror. We are now in the central core of the Tzolk'in, which represents the plasmatic radial, the origin of the Spirit, the 0 point. The White Mirror is also magnifying the storm's actions, so all shadows will be revealed today. The shadow agenda and the shadow players will be exposed. This crazy matrix chess game is fully collapsing before our eyes. Tone of creation, overtone, tone 5 in the spiritual realm. Action commands, power empowers, essence, radiance. Number 5 represents the center, core purpose, foundation, and central intent. It is the center of the wheel from which all the spokes emanate. This is the phase where the energy of creation returns to the center and then radiates outwards. Overtones command the unbounded. They order it to be, and so it becomes. Their power radiates from their soul essence through a pure connection to Source. This is the true source of unlimited power. So today the lunar tone, revealing the duality in this blue storm year, will be pushing people to command back their power in the name of truth. Overtone plus white wind plus white dog is a triple dose of Source Spirit codes today, magnified, revealed, empowered, and radiated. Awakening of cosmic consciousness in the whole matrix of Gaia, releasing chains imposed by the power to submit to the human race. The power is inside our mind, activating our connection with the creative source, with the strength of our heart, through the love, the best weapon of war that can exist, annihilating its power to collapse, completely breaking old chains, liberating from slavery, all the men and women of the world, awakening to the only supreme religion of love, where there is no subjugation, manipulations, or division. We are all one. Shalom, Om, 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 Namaskar, from Magdalene, Alejandra, Moyano. So blessed are we, precious hearts. A powerful day for basking in pure devotion to Spirit, as you radiate the power of unconditional love through your being. Open the gate and walk through the doorway to your heart, leading you back home to Source. Today's question is, how can I empower myself and others through communicating and radiating the power of Divine Spirit through my pure heart, divine gratitude for the divine miracle and blessing we have been granted. Amen. Kadosh, 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 Adonai, Sabaoth. Holy, holy, holy is the Lord God of hosts. This is a sacred salutation which is used by all the hierarchy and the sons and daughters of light to greet the Father before his throne. Enjoy on this holy, divine day. In Lakek Alakin, Christina White, Magnetic World Bridger, Kin 66. Kin 122, White Overtone Wind. The mantra, the code for today is, I empower in order to communicate. Commanding breath, I seal the input of Spirit. With the overtone tone of radiance, I am guided by the power of heart. And on this powerful day of heart activations, let us know, beloved beings of light, in the comments below what you're experiencing, what you're feeling, your dreams, your visions, and your synchronicities. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below and the little bell to get notifications on future updates. And as always, we have a link in the description below to the transcriptions of today's transmissions, and we archive these on our website, primedisclosure.com. I'd like to take the time to thank everyone for your continued support with pledges on Patreon and donations. If you'd like to support our work and mission, you can make a pledge or donation on eaglelovecondor.com. I'd like to also thank everyone supporting my Sacred Condors art business on Etsy. You can purchase her beautiful goddess totems and other works of art at lunagoddessart.com. Now we're going to end today's transmission first with a powerful transmission codes from our Pleiadian brothers and sisters of light, and then a powerful return to the rightful owner command. Pleiades 1 messages April 15, 2021. P1 calling Terrans for origins recognition, attention for calls, and PVSC-SDE. Transcendental missionaries spread, diplomatic orders arrive, new reinforcements approach as momentum vibrates. Crystalline vibrations rise, galactic samples spread, memorial adjustments in progress, ethical cellular recalibration in progress, sacred fire completing main phase, crystalline visibility increasing, port 144 cleared, standards of divine teaching are announced, Nevic support in tune, 15% non-regressive. Port 144 cleared, standards of divine teaching are announced. Nevic Terran reverberation, 14% non-regressive. Ancestral liberations and elevations happen, plus mergers, 68% non-regressive. Shaman, fauna, powers, in internal alignment, projectors aimed. Terran reverberation, 4% non-regressive. Islands in high vibration, temporarily end of transmission, Pleiades 1, potentiating shamanic inheritances, from disclosurenews.it. And now, a powerful divine command from energeticsynthesis.com called Return to the Rightful Owner Command. RRO or RTRO is an abbreviation for Return to Rightful Owner. Due to recent positive developments with the Shield of Solomon overriding the planetary horizontal consciousness grid, there has been a systematic release of group oversoul enslavement. It was revealed the Golden Eagle grid harnessed consciousness power through the entrapment of various levels of human spirit bodies. At this time, guardians are releasing monads that have been stapled to the Golden Eagle grid, thereby trapping the consciousness from merging with their rightful owner and human body. At this time, many monads that have been reversed or split from its original twin are now being reunited. This is the beginning phases of the restoration, which is returning back to God's natural laws to the physical plane. In fact, the guardians explain that in the returning to this planet the rightful laws, all spirit bodies and their energies that have been misdirected, stolen, or used by external controller forces in this last dark cycle must be returned to the rightful owner, as he/she claims their authority as God and as a sovereign eternal being. They have given us a sample language of which to claim our rightful sovereignty in God's natural laws. Please feel free to utilize or share with all those you feel may benefit from this language. In your mind or out loud, as you feel guided, please repeat this command. As the 12D avatar and the light of God that I am, I cancel all contracts and or agreements that I have made within any entity, guide in this timeline or any reality that were not in my highest alignment and expression of my light source and the law of one. I terminate all false matrices or illusions that may have obscured my highest God purpose and soul mission from the past, present, and future. I terminate redemptive vehicle and crucifixion contracts and their related phantom systems from impacting my consciousness and all my 12 bodies. I further declare that the cancellation of all such contracts is to be irrevocable and permanent in all time frames and realities. Further, I ask my avatar to return all unity codes, fire letters, and the jewels, wings, energies, and parts of bodies that have been misdirected or usurped, and ask to return them now to the rightful owner, in the name of self-sovereignty, herein stated and commanded into presence. I invalidate the beings by commanding a full dissolution and dissolve them into the one source, God source light, through the eternal love of forgiveness and forgetfulness. Completely heal and seal my personal auric field from any further intrusion. Return all energies and essences that are in divine right order now. I call back now all that is myself, sovereign God power, and right. I choose my perfection to stand in the eternal light and represent my full sovereignty and freedom for all human beings on this planet. I receive this gift now as I will share this gift with all. All is one with the light. I am unity. Beloved God, thank you. From EnergySynthesis.com. Thank you for joining us today on this beautiful, auspicious day of awakening and ascension. Keep walking your sacred path with heart, and always remember, I am the way, the truth, and the light. I am the resurrection and the life. I am that I am. 12:12 coming in. Have a beautiful and blessed ascension, and make this the best day ever. The eagle and the condor love you all. Namaste.